dream of vision. For vision, more fine lace, he can still bring his stuff. Yeah. This big giant's talking New York with a skyline bleeds. Basketball dreams in the football seas. Got a mic in the hand and a vision that feeds. In the fantasy realms where the ghost dog leads. He's a shadow on the court and a phantom on the field. Timberland stomping, truth never concealed. Got my podcast lit, each story revealed. Talk Ryan legends and hoops that appeal.
Yeah, yes sir, you know what time it is. Ghost Dog's Big Talk, your boys back at it again over here with a season closer of an episode. Yes, Giants fans are raging over a Raiders and Cowboys closeout. Oh man, bro, it's just like the drama continues, man. I swear to God, bro. If you from the Northeast, especially in that tri-state area, man, you understand where that phrase comes from. But before we get into all that, man, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, especially if you feel the vibe, especially if you appreciate the way I spit on this mic. Make sure you smash the like. Time to get back into it, man. Back into the swing of things, back into the flow of things. Speaking of which, business as usual for the Giants, bro. It's like y'all dudes always got something to cry about, man. I just can't stand some of y'all fans sometimes. I understand losing. I understand winning those games against the Raiders and the Cowboys might not be considered as important. Correct, of course. Nobody's saying that the fifth is worth as much as the first. Could we have gotten a haul for the first? Absolutely. Nobody's arguing that. However, we just need to pump the brakes a little bit, man. We just need to pump the brakes a little bit. Somebody's going to want a skill position player at 5. There's plenty of names out there worth mentioning, right? Jeremiah Love, the boy from Arizona State. His name escapes me right now. So there's going to be opportunities to sell this number 5 overall. Again, would it be a haul compared to number 1? No. However, as a Giants fan, bro, I can never root for my team to lose. That's first and foremost. But to sit there and see some of these teams, some of these fans out here, like the amount of vitriol they was out here spewing from the beat writers, from the well, not some of the beat writers, but some of the commentary people like on WFAN, and you know the names, and some of even the content creators. Like, dude, it is what it is. The silver lining is this. It's simple mathematics. Dart's not used to losing. He's just not. So I'm okay with him getting these last 2 wins under his belt. Could you argue, is it like a feel good, like, oh, buddy, little buddy, just like that matters, bro. That matters. That matters. And it matters in a big way. And I'm gonna get into that. However, we're gonna go back to the madness of the pick before we even get to the why it matters for a player like a New Jack City Dart, or even for an Abdul Carter. Because there was a while there where he wasn't living up to his 3rd overall pick expectations. And he had an opportunity to kind of like get it together a little bit towards the end there. And not that I'm over here giving it the attaboy, like, you know, shouts out to Sneaky G. But, you know, it's just one of those things, man. How do I put it? We as a fan base gotta be more like together. We got. It's okay to have our opinions, but stuff like this is why they call us the most idiotic fan base in the league. Stuff like this, because we just can't come together on something, bro. It's not the fact that we lost the 1st overall by winning and then dropped all the way down to the 5th. It's not none of that stuff. It's just that we're always fighting amongst yourselves. And, you know, I got to give it to some of those dudes up there. You know the names, fueling the flames. Because now we have Mendoza talking the mix. After we want them seeing what Jackson Dart can do here for us over here at this franchise. Bro, quarterbacks finding one it's a difficult process. It's a shot in the dark, roll of the dice, if you will. So for me, the thought of having that number one and even entertaining the idea of possibly drafting Mendoza is bonkers. So could we have gotten a haul? For sure. At the same time, you need a buyer. You need a party for the exchange, for the transaction. So there's that factor. Again, number one, it would have been easier to find. I'm okay with it though. I'm not that mad. I'm not over here. The Giants are stupid. They can't do nothing right. Like, nah, bro. It's, And then the Joe Shane situation, they want him up out of here too. Relax. I get it. Trust me, I understand. There's plenty of blemishes on his resume, if you will. But for continuity's sake, for Jackson Dart's sake, we need him here. We need him here. We need him here. I do not need another GM coming in here running roughshod over the potential of Jackson Dart. I just don't. Especially not for no Mendoza. I'm sorry. There's nothing about that young man that jumps out to me. And hey, look, I was wrong about Dart because, I would have drafted Shador over him, but that's old news. The young man's growing on me, but for good reasons. And not to say that I wouldn't have drafted Dart either. It's just, I had Shador over him. That's it. It's the only exception. However, you cannot deny what that young man has done here, okay? 216 for 339, 2,272 yards in the air, 15 touchdowns in the air for only 5 interceptions. Oh, and least we forget, 487 on the ground with another 9 attacks, tutties on the ground as well. A true dual threat. And only within 12 games was he able to accomplish these numbers. So miss me. I wipe my hands of this Mendoza talk. Going into this draft, I expect Joe Shane to be on the phone, making some calls. We need to move down, acquire some picks to load up, to build around Jackson Dart. And hopefully, we'll have the likes of a Shula or a John Harbaugh at the helm. Because those are my guys as of right now. And people were telling me John Harbaugh was a pipe dream not too long ago. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. So again, man, Giants fans, pump the brakes. And let's feel good about it, man. Over here wanting to lose, that's loser mentality shit. That's loser shit. I'll take any win against the Cowboys I can get. And then they want to say, oh, well, they quit. Yeah, they quit. Because it was busting their ass. And, bro, that got pride again with that record that he has against the Giants. That probably was a situation that came from the higher ups. Like, yo, man, just shut it down. Because Jerry Jones was there. He's probably ready. Just shut it down. I don't care about this right now. It's time to wrap it up. However, going into the game, I'm pretty sure he was confident. Like, oh, yeah. Nope. Shut that confidence down real quick. Division rival, hated. So, yeah, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Maybe the Raiders not so much. However, in hindsight, look, when you take your medicine, you got to take a little bit of something to go with it to ease it down. Those 2 wins that New Jack City Dart got with the Raiders and the Cowboys to close it out was that good for the bad that was the season to make it go down right. Okay? And talk about leadership and mentality. I'm telling you, man, the disrespect, and that's another thing with these Giants fans. You guys don't respect what you got, bro. You really don't. You really don't. And I quote, this is what he said in the interview, New Jack City Dart we speak of. We can't accept what happened this year to happen ever again. And that he also mentioned that he will be sick to have to watch other teams play late January, early February. Now, I don't know about y'all. I can only speak for myself. But that's the kind of shit I want to hear. I want you to tell me just how much you want it. Convince me. Sell it to me. Show me the heart. Show me you got what it takes. And thus far, what I'm seeing on the field and off, because he's building up a little bit of a repertoire with Scatterbo, a bond, if you will. Look, man, sky is the limit what this offense can do. As long as we get the right head coach in here. That's major key. We got to get the right sensei. Shout out to LRP. Senseis matter. Senseis matter. The gall. Mendoza. Crying over, oh, Giants can't do nothing right. Shut the fuck up. Respectfully, of course. It's just... And look, I understand it. Would have been nice to bamboozle somebody for that first pick, of course. But just enjoy it for what it is, for what it was. A shitty season that ended on a high note that hopefully we can carry into the next season. Especially if Joe Schoen can get this head coaching spot figured out. Don't fuck it up. Simple. They can't. Hardball out there, man. Come on, bro. Stop it. No. No. So yes, Giants fans, stop raging over the Raiders and Cowboys W's that we took, man. Are we in the 5th spot? Yes. Could we have gotten the first? Yes. Did we end up with the first? No, but who cares? Who cares? We have the quarterback of the future. We have the dual running backs of the future in Scatterbo and Tracy. Right? Neighbors. Come on, man. Let's improve this O-line and get to work. Let's get to work. Huh? However, gone on long enough, man. Yes, this is my season closer, if you will. 2025 season for the New York Football Giants is officially in the books. The off season officially begins. Draft speculation starts to build up, and you know, all the rumor mill starts churning with the draft season coming and all that. We got the combine coming up soon, shortly thereafter the Super Bowl. Also playoffs, something to pay attention to, even though, you know, Giants ain't in it, but we gonna see. However, pay attention. Back in full effect, man, over here at GhostDog's Big Talk. I ain't going nowhere. Also, check me out at the Aboriginal Sports Network. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Make sure you go subscribe over there and leave a like as well, man. It's just going to get bigger and better over here. More consistent as well. I promise. That being the case, man, you know what it is. Big Blue salute and peace.
From the shadows of MetLife to Mike's last track, GhostDog repping Big Blue, never looking back. Podcast sales, that's deep in the fog. Gridiron echoes follow the phantom dog. Jersey glows under moonless skies. Fades with the beat, but never truly dies. He barks once loud, a New York anthem blast. It vanishes like stories to podcast pass.
This is a GhostDog mixtape original.